Tyler Brown is saying, this is NFT from Discord. I had a question on what ways do you plan on taking your NFTs to the Web3 DeFi space? Oh yeah, that was a long thing that you wrote. That was very interesting. So okay, to me, here is my take on NFTs. And everything you said, there was some very interesting stuff like staking and all that stuff. Personally, I'm an artist. And as an artist, the only utility I can promise to people is unlimited collections and airdrops and stuff. And then I let people do their market. Now, as I learn about especially what you can do on the Chronos side of things, there's a lot of interesting things that some collections are doing. And if I knew how to do some of those things that you were talking about, or if I had a team, yeah, listen, maybe. But I'm a one-man operation. So I don't know how to program and do all these things. And I don't count on crypto.com to do these things for me. So listen, maybe if one day I do a collection that I'm in a collaboration with maybe people that are on the DeFi side of things, and we can do stuff, tokens, etc. Why not? But if it's something that I don't like about the NFT space in general, is this idea that everybody is kind of promising the same thing and talking about the same utility, and it makes, I believe that this is what made the whole space kind of bite its tail at a point. Is that when you do a collection, people ask you, what's the utility? And I'm like, can it just be art for the pleasure of owning art? And then if you have a collection and do your marketplace and sell it to each other, and then after that probably you hold them and you receive more. Personally, I believe that it's great. Now, if I knew how to do all the things that you were talking about, because there's some great things that I've seen, I would do them. Now, when I started working with crypto.com, everything was on the crypto.org chain. Then my last 3 collections that are on my profile, they started telling me all the benefits of going Chronos. So I airdropped not the Ape Royals, but the other collections to Chronos. Ape Royal was supposed to be also on Chronos, so that after that I could take it to DeFi and etc. But then at the last minute, they told me, yeah, it's better to do it on crypto.org for whatever. And I was like, what's wrong with these people? But me, I was like, listen, all right, because I care about the art. I don't care about everything else. So my other 3 collections are on the Chronos chains. And to tell you the truth, I don't see the difference. It didn't make any difference for me, especially the way they sold it to me. So maybe if I was working with a company that, I don't want to be harsh to crypto.com because they give me a great exposure for my collections. So I'm not going to say that but this is sometimes okay, to say it nicely, sometimes it's better to let the people you work with do what they're capable of. Unless you have your team of programmers, of crack people that can create this whole ecosystem on top of what you have. Inside of crypto.com, I believe that the best thing for me to do right now is to just do my art, have from time to time people buy 1,000 NFTs, and after that create 5 collections of 10,000, and in the course of 6-7 months airdrop 50,000 NFTs to people and offer them some, for example, like I'm gonna do, I'm gonna offer 50 hoodies and t-shirts from Shada. And for me, for now, that's enough because of the way I work with crypto.com. We have a partnership where we share the revenue of the sales, and they take care of everything that is in the back end. I take care of the art and the promotion. Everything else, I don't know how to do it. So listen, maybe if one day me and Chaz, we do something together, and or somebody comes to me and they have let's say they have how you call this? Let's say they have a team and a project with more than what I can offer. I might do it. But you know what the problem with the NFT space, right? A lot of people keep promising stuff and they don't deliver. That's why I'm proud to only tell you, get my art, you will get more art. Because this I know I can deliver. I know my iPad is here. Draw some stuff, send it to the people. This I know how to do. I know how to tell crypto.com to do it. And listen, if it was me alone, I would work 10 times faster. They reply to emails very slow. They listen, sometimes simple things that you ask them is kind of hard to do. And you have to navigate in there and you have to balance between having the exposure that being on the front page gives you. And I know it's not the same thing as when it was the NFT rage, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of people over promise, and then rug pull people. And me, it's not something that I want to do. And also, I've also seen a lot of people believe that because they buy a PFP collection, you're supposed to create all these metaverse universe XYZ that I find interesting, funny, but I reserve my right as an artist to not be interested. So the day somebody proposed me something interesting as a collaboration where I can use the NFTs that I already created and propose something to my holders, I might do it. But when it comes to the crypto space, I'm very, very, very careful with who I associate myself with and who I talk to, because there's a bunch of scammers. There's a bunch of people who are, my DMs are full of all kind of crazy stuff, all kind of proposals and stuff. So if tomorrow a platform like crypto.com or the other platforms in the Chronos ecosystem propose to me, hey, listen, we're going to take care of this to offer this to or if there's a tool that is easy to use for me, or I become friends with a crack person who knows how to go in the back and create a token for me, all that stuff, why not? But I also see that the crypto space is full of emotional people who always want you to promise them all these things, and then they're gonna buy your token, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, the token has to go there," and then when they lose their money, they're looking at you and they wanna come and insult you. And if some people come and insult me, I might insult their mothers, and I don't want that. So I do what I know how to do, which is art.